Greetings and welcome back to my channel. Today we're looking at the 2017 computer animated fantasy Pixar film, Coco, directed by Lee Unkrich and starring Anthony Gonzalez and Benjamin Bratt. Let's begin. In the Mexican town of Santa Cecilia, a young woman named Imelda marries a man who eventually leaves her and her daughter Coco to pursue a music career. When he never returns, Imelda banishes music from her family forever and starts a shoemaking business. Several years later, Imelda's great-grandson Miguel now lives with the elderly Coco and their family, including Miguel's parents and his grandmother, who are also shoemakers. Despite the family's music ban, Miguel secretly idolizes the deceased musician Ernesto de la Cruz and teaches himself to play guitar by watching Ernesto's old films. On the Day of the Dead, Miguel inadvertently bumps into the family ofrenda, breaking a frame containing a photo of Imelda and an infant Coco. He discovers a hidden section of the photograph shows his great-great-grandfather, whose head had been torn from the photo, holding Ernesto's famous guitar. Believing this proves Ernesto is his relative, Miguel tells his family he will become a musician. After Miguel's grandmother destroys his guitar, Miguel breaks into Ernesto's mausoleum and takes Ernesto's guitar to use in a local talent competition. Once Miguel strums it, he becomes invisible to all living people. However, he can interact with his skeletal dead relatives who are visiting from the land of the dead for the holiday. Taking him back with them, they learn that Imelda cannot visit since Miguel inadvertently removed her photo from the ofrenda. Miguel also discovers that stealing Ernesto's guitar caused him to become cursed. He must have a family blessing to return to the land of the living before sunrise or he will die. Imelda offers him a blessing on the condition that he abandons music, but Miguel decides to seek Ernesto's blessing instead. He encounters a homeless skeleton named Hector, who offers to help Miguel get to Ernesto, provided Miguel takes Hector's photo to the land of the living and puts it on an ofrenda. Otherwise, Hector will never get to visit his daughter and will eventually disappear as one of the forgotten. Hector helps Miguel enter a talent competition to win entry to Ernesto's mansion, but Miguel's family tracks him down, forcing him to flee again. Miguel sneaks into the mansion, where a surprised Ernesto welcomes him as his descendant. Hector arrives, again imploring Miguel to put up his photo. Ernesto and Hector, who once performed together, begin to argue. Miguel learns that when Hector wanted to break up the act and return home, Ernesto, who could not write songs himself, poisoned Hector and stole his guitar and songs, passing them off as his own. To protect his legacy, Ernesto seizes Hector's photo and has Miguel and Hector thrown in the cenote pit. There, Miguel discovers that Coco's father and Imelda's lost husband is Hector, not Ernesto. Rescued by his family, Miguel reveals the truth about Hector's death. Imelda and Hector reconcile, and the family infiltrates Ernesto's concert to retrieve Hector's photo. Ernesto's crimes are exposed to the audience, and Imelda's alibrie, Pepita, attacks Ernesto, causing a giant bell to fall on him. In the chaos, Hector's photograph is lost. As the sun rises, Coco's memory of Hector fades. Imelda and a fading Hector quickly bless Miguel, who returns home. After Miguel plays Remember Me on Hector's guitar, Coco brightens and sings along with him. She reveals that she had saved the torn-off piece of the family photo with Hector's face on it, then tells her family stories about her father, thus saving his memory as well as his existence in the land of the dead. Miguel's family reconciles with him, ending the ban on music. 1 year later, Coco's collected letters from Hector prove that Ernesto stole his songs, allowing Hector to be rightfully honored in Ernesto's place. Miguel shows the family ofrenda to his new baby sister, Socorro. The ofrenda now contains Hector and a recently deceased Coco. In the land of the dead, Hector and Imelda rekindle their romance, joining Coco and the rest of the family for a visit to the living. Miguel sings and plays for his relatives, both living and dead. If you enjoyed this film, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below letting me know what your favorite part about it was and what movie I should do next. Thank you so much for watching. Don't remember to subscribe, and goodbye.